That one hurt like I'm getting teary-eyed just thinking about it because it hurt so bad. Woo! Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. My name is Olivia if you're new here, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys my experience on the IUD. I'm going to be sharing my IUD experience, more specifically with the Mirena, which is a hormonal IUD, and I've had it for the past 5.5, 6 years, and I just got it taken out last week, a week and a half ago. And so I thought it was a perfect time to share what my experience was like, how my body changed, what else changed, how my mental space was, all of that stuff. So if you're interested in learning about how my experience went, then just keep on watching. All right, so I just got it taken out, but I had the Mirena for 5.5, 6 years. I got it inserted in, I believe it was March, in the early part of 2015, and I just got it taken out a week and a half ago. So I've had it for about 5.5, 6 years. The original insertion was not painful, for me at least. Now, disclaimer, I have had 2 IUDs inserted. The first time was in 2015 and the second time was in 2020 when I got it replaced. The Mirena is good for about 5 years, so I got mine reinserted after the 5th year. I have my notes here just to make sure that I'm not missing anything, so that way we can dive into the nitty-gritty, the details, okay? If you are interested in an IUD, I am no doctor, nothing of the sort. I'm just going to be sharing my experience, how my body reacted to the IUD, and what it was like for me. So please, if you're interested in the IUD, make sure you seek medical professional help. Go see your doctor and make sure this is the right birth control for you. IUDs and birth control. Birth control is different for every body type. There's different types of birth control. Not every birth control works for everybody's body and doesn't work for everybody. So please definitely see your doctor if you're interested in getting a Mirena. That's just a quick disclaimer. Again, this is just going to be my experience on the IUD. So I originally got in 2015, and because I originally got it because I was honestly starting to forget my birth control pills, and my mom made me get the IUD. So that's why I got it. But I heard from doctors and nurses that it's the most effective IUD because I was getting more sexually active and things like that. It was the most effective birth control for women, so that's why my mom chose to do that, and we chose together to get the IUD. So for the first insertion, it was not painful at all, at least for me. They did have to dilate me a little bit because things were a little tight up there, okay? So they were having a difficult time getting it up there. Had to dilate me a little bit. But other than that, it wasn't painful for the insertion part. I would say the pain came after the insertion. I did bleed, kind of like a period. You kind of start your period all over again. Even if you just had your period, it just starts again. I don't really know why, but it just starts. I would say a day or two after I got the IUD is when things were starting to get a little painful up there, where my body's like, what is this object, foreign object in here? You're disrupting my normal process. What the F are you doing here, right? That's how my body and my uterus responded. So I was starting to get really bad cramps, and I honestly had to go to the emergency room. They checked everything and everything was fine up there, so I just went back home. But it was really, really painful. My stomach was just hurting so bad. I had really, really bad cramps, and I thought that something was going on with the IUD, but again, they checked everything and everything was fine. Then a few days later, actually the next day after I went to the emergency room, I took some medicine and everything, Advil or whatever I took, and things got back to normal. Everything was normal. Now fast forward about 2, 3, 4 years into the IUD, my period was normal before then. I still got it every month. I was still pretty regular on my flow of the period. And it wasn't until the 4th year when my period started to slowed down a little bit in terms of the flow. My flow was very light over this last year and a half that I had it. And I think that was just my body just really getting used to the IUD. It's normal for many women not to have a period at all, but I had a period. I still have had a period up until I got it. I still had a period till I got it taken out. It just started to become lighter over time. And that was the 4th or 5th year that it got a little bit lighter. Another thing that changed over time was my discharge. I was starting to get a lot more discharge than normal. And I honestly, my mistake was not seeing a doctor about the discharge, because I just thought that something was wrong with me and my vagina is just not liking me. So when I got it taken out last week in 2021, I got it taken out this year. When I got it taken out, my doctor told me that discharge is normal. So if you have an IUD and you have discharge, just know that it's normal. Sometimes the IUD can make your body produce more discharge. It doesn't necessarily mean that your vagina is not healthy or anything like that. It's just that sometimes over time the discharge can become more prominent and can increase over time. So I thought that there was something wrong with me, but there was not. So things are good. Now, kind of going to the second insertion that I got in 2020, that one hurt. Okay? Like a mug. That one hurt like a... I'm getting teary-eyed just thinking about it because it hurt so bad. Woo, that one hurt. Now, I'm not sure if my doctor was just being very rough with it. I kind of felt like she was being a little bit rough with my vagina. However, this time it really did hurt when they're putting it in there. I felt very, very tight pinches up there. I think it also was because my uterus was like, whoa, I just got it taken out and you're putting another one in here. Like, whoa, what's going on? What are you doing to me? Kind of thing. But getting it taken out does not hurt at all. It honestly takes them, a few seconds to take it out. It just felt like a little slight pressure and bloop, everything's gone. You're done. Done with it. That's it. Everything's done. But overall, I'm not on any form of birth control at this time. I'm researching the best birth control that I want to do for me. So I am going to get back on birth control. It just might not be the IUD that I want to get. I want to kind of give my body a little bit of a break right now. Because of a lot of the discharge that I had, I also gained some weight with the IUD. Now, disclaimer, I am on other medications. I am on an antidepressant and an ADHD medication. So I know sometimes those medications can also increase weight gain. However, I wanted to I'm trying this year to limit the amount of things that my body intakes that controls my hormones. I didn't want something else in my body that controlled my emotions, my hormones, and the Mirena is a hormonal IUD birth control. So I wanted to get it taken out because I wanted to give my body and my mental space a little break. Like, I want to be in control. I want to know who Olivia is without all of this extra stuff. I know it might sound a little bit weird, but that's just kind of how I feel. I've had the Mirena for, since I was legal to drink, 21, right? So it's just been a really long time, and I want to diminish the things that I'm on. So I feel confident in who I am. And so yeah, that's why I got it taken out, if for anyone that is interested. But that's what my experience has been like. I honestly do encourage IUDs. There's a lot of myths out there as to if it hurts and things like that. And it might hurt for certain body types. It might hurt for certain people. For me, it didn't. It only hurt the second time around. So I think my body was just in shock. Probably if I ever go with another IUD, I would probably go with a non-hormonal IUD. Just because as of right now, I like the way that I feel without the IUD. I feel less, I don't know, cloudy, I guess. I don't know if it's just because it's the new year and I'm just feeling really good about myself and really good about where my life is headed. So maybe I'll give an update in the next few months of how everything is going with my body. But other than that, I really hope that you guys learned something from this video. Again, if you're interested in getting an IUD, make sure that you see your doctor and do your research as to maybe what birth control works best for you and your body type. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you learned something from this video. I hope I didn't ramble too much. Definitely subscribe if you're not subscribed to the YouTube family here. And thank you again so much for watching. I hope to see you on my next video. Bye.